What's up, guys? My name is Deathstroke, and today I have a great battle against Shadypenguinn, the shadiest of penguins. Go check out his channel if you haven't already. He's doing a lot of work on his channel right now. Blowing up. He deserves it. Uh, so, uh, he's got a lot of cool stuff. That Scarf Machamp, definitely I'm afraid of. Because fighting just runs through my team, so let's get into the battle and see how I can deal with that. Uh, that pin in the hat, I like it. Shady doing it real nice. He sends out a Shady King, which is Nidoking, and I send out Pharofrou, and ladies and gentlemen, that is a beautiful haircut. Takes that Earth Power, not as well as I wanted to, but I got that Citrus Berry. I'm just gonna set up a sub, and it actually turns out that we speed tie, and I win the speed tie this time. I surprise him with that Surf, and it does a lot of damage. He just goes for the Earth Power, probably expecting to take me out because he went first the first turn, but ends up just breaking my sub, and then he's gonna withdraw and go into Machamp. And I just went for the Surf just to try and take out that Nidoking if he wanted to stay in. But, he's smarter than that. He switches out. Machamp takes that Surf nicely. I cannot stay in. But I have a decent counter for this, which is Gramble, which can get the Intimidate off, lowers attack, and resist the Dynamic Punch. So I'm thinking, I'll take like 25%. Nope, it's a crit. But, it's alright. The confusion I'm not upset about because it's Dynamic Punch, it confuses every time. So, I just go for a Play Rough, but he switches into Scissor, and hope that I don't get hit by the confusion. I don't, so I at least get some damage off on this thing, but I know that I cannot stay in, because the Bullet Punch is a real thing, or the U-turn, so I figured he was probably going to U-turn, so I just want to get into Pharofrou so I can get the switch advantage after he takes me out. And I really didn't expect to live this, so not upset that it takes me out, because that's pretty much what I was doing. I was just going to sack off Pharofrou, and that was going to be it. But he goes out into Jimmy, which is a great name, and I just go out into Arcanine. I totally forgot what this thing does, and it turns out he Rock Blasts, and I'm not gonna lie, I was scared, because I knew this thing had Skill Link, and I was not trying to have to deal with a crit, and luckily I don't get crit, and I live on 5, which I'm very happy with, because I'm going to be able to take it out with close combat. There's no way it was living that. But it's upsetting because I really could have used this Arcanine later on, and I could have won for the extreme speed here, but I wasn't thinking about Ice Shard, and I'm a little upset. But, I mean, extreme speed wouldn't have done too much to that Cloyster because it's really physically defensive. But I have an okay switch in, or I can send out Stoutland and go for Wild Charge, but I figured that he would just switch out. I was thinking Machamp, so I just went for a return because that would have done a lot of damage to it. I'm thinking it's going to U-turn again, so I end up going for the Pursuit because Pursuit actually works on U-turn if you're slower. But he just went for an X-Scissor, which didn't take me out the first time, and as soon as I saw that he went for X-Scissor, I was just hating myself. But I can go in Manectric after he takes Stoutland out, and just go for the Mega Evolution, and I didn't think he wanted to switch out, so I figured I just want to go to Flamethrower, and I'm just gonna take out his Scissor, and that's okay. I'll take that. anytime you can take Mega Scissor out, it's a good thing. But he makes a really smart play here. He totally baits me to go for an electric type move. And he goes into his Bruce Lee, which is his Electivire. And, ladies and gentlemen, I fell for that so hard. I went for the Volt Switch, he got to Motor Drive. I can't switch into anything. I don't want anything to take a hit from this thing. So I have to pretty much just let my Mega Manectric die to an Earthquake. And then I send out Granbull to get the attack drop. I'm pretty confident I can live anything he wants to throw at me right now. He goes for a Stab Wild Charge, which off base 123 attack is going to do a lot even after you Intimidate. But I live, I go for my own Earthquake, and that's going to take him out. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to live a hit from this Machamp. Oh, definitely not. I forgot I was at 19 HP. So, he takes out my Machamp, or takes out my Granbull. And I'm just hoping and praying that he's not Scarfed. But it turns out he is, and Mighty Anna is just going to get obliterated by this Dynamic Punch, and that's going to end up being the match. Well, so, good game, Shady. I had a lot of fun during that battle. Again, check out his channel. It's going to be in the description below. Thanks to Magnitude for recording this battle. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.